Nails, hair, hips, heels, ass, fat, lips, real, purse, full, big bills, bitch, I'm a big deal. Legs, face, eyes, thin waist, thick thighs. You, me, you wish. New phone, who this?
Hey bitches, it's Holland. What's good? So, in this video, I'll be reacting to Rose Trash's unpopular opinions and giving my insight on them. So, now let's get into the video.
Okay, number one of the reasons second generation artists are better than third are because of their stage presence. There's plenty of opinion involved when comparing second generation artists to third generation, but one concrete fact that I think is valid is that second generation groups are definitely better with stage presence. I realize stage presence skill develops over time the longer the group is together, but one thing I've noticed from the most popular third generation groups like Blackpink, BTS, Red Velvet, their stages and performances are very rigid and lackluster and even sometimes boring. I think the reason may be because since it's so competitive to be in the K-pop industry, it's important to be perfect with your moves on stage and in choreography, that there's barely any room to show some personality, but I think that the second generation groups were way better with stage presence.
I sort of agree with this opinion, but I think the reason why third-generation artists don't convey that much charisma on stage is because live stages have sort become a way for an idol to showcase their skills as a dancer, singer/rapper, and performer rather than trying to throwing on a live concert for the fans like second generation did. So, I think because third-generation and fourth-generation idols are so busy worrying about nailing the choreography and their verses correctly rather than conveying charisma and engaging with the audience.
Number 2, really should have been the subtitle track on Square Up. This opinion is purely opinion. I just think Really was the best song on Square Up and should have given Forever Young's spot. I get why Doo 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 was the title track because it showed their badass side that we haven't seen in a long time. And I actually like Forever Young and the choreography for it a lot. But Really is just a way better quality song to me, and it could have made a great subtitle song, and I can't wait for them to perform it for the first time, like really.
I strongly agree because, to me, Forever Young wasn't my taste whatsoever because the instrumental of the song is constantly switching up and changing without a consistent melody, making it very difficult for me to be able to get used to the song. However, Really, to me, was the best song on the album, I meant mini album, and I feel like most Blinks I've met prefer Really over Forever Young any day. Plus, I feel like the lyrics and the message behind Really better fits the concept of D4 a lot better than Forever Young does.
Alright, number 3. I like how JYP treats his idols. To me, JYP treats his idols like friends, but in a really professional way, from what I've seen. And I don't really stan that many JYP idols, so maybe I don't see something, but on Party People and on show programs, he seems like a really stern boss, but also really personable and kind.
I do think that, unlike other companies, JYP actually has an interest in his idol's mental and physical health, and how he isn't afraid to give an idol a short hiatus for them to recuperate. However, I still think that he could do a better job when it comes to distributing the workload that his idols receive.
Number 4, CL is not a good rapper to me. To be honest, I never liked CL as a rapper in the first place because of her constant ignorance to Black American rap and her over-compulsive culture vulture tendencies, but if I were to criticize her purely on her skills, I'd say her studio tracks are pretty fine and good, but when she performs live, I feel like she incessantly screams every word of her rap, which over time to me annoyed me and became corny and tiring. I mean, it's purely just my opinion, but I really don't like her performance style or anything about her as a rapper.
I personally consider CL as an average rapper since I feel like there are many other rappers in this industry who I think are more talented than her, and I also think that the diction in her raps could be better and not trying to always use such an aggressive delivery.
Learning Korean doesn't make you a Koreaboo. I think this isn't that unpopular of an opinion to an extent, but I still want to say it. Learning Korean and taking a genuine interest in the country and culture does not make you a Koreaboo. What does make you a Koreaboo is only using the language for, I guess, K-pop purposes. Like, examples would be like singing K-pop songs without knowing the actual lyrics, or trying to quote-unquote sound Korean and do Aego. It's just cringy and so, like, Koreaboo. I don't know how else to say it.
I agree. I myself am currently in the process of learning Korean, and I know how to read, write, and pronounce Hangul fluently, but I'm still working on grammar and vocabulary. However, at the same time, I'm not out here denying the fact and that I'm black and Latinx, nor do I have any desire to want to be Asian or Korean. I just think that you can be able to learn the language, learn the history, and respect the culture without denouncing your own.
Next opinion. BTS's rap line isn't the best to me. It's definitely one of the best, but there's so many good groups with so many amazing top-notch rap lines. I just personally don't think that BTS's is the absolute best. Even though I love Rap Monster and he's like one of my favorite K-pop rappers, I don't think that the BTS rap line is necessarily the best.
I agree. I do think that Suga, RM, and J-Hope are all very talented rappers. However, I don't think that they are the best rap line to ever exist. If I had to pick a rap line that I would consider the best technically, I would choose Stray Kids.
I really hate the fandom names Blink and Once. Like, I remember when I first heard of Blackpink and that their fandom name was Blink, I'm like, that's so unoriginal. You're just putting their name together and you're just making a fandom name, and I don't know why, but it was so cringy to me, and like to this day it still bothers me, but I mean not as much. And then for Twice, when their fans are called Once, like that literally doesn't even make sense to me. Like, what does that mean? You're a once? Or I don't know how you were really supposed to, like, they're all onces? Like, I don't know. It just really bothers me. I really don't like those fandom names. I don't know why. It just bugs me.
When I first heard Blink, I didn't think that it was bad. However, I thought it was a little bit lazy of YG, since all he did was combine the first two and the last two letters of the name Blackpink. As for Once, I don't really like the way it sounds when you're using it in everyday speech, and it doesn't really roll off the tongue as well as other fandom names like Army or Revi Love. Okay, this is the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And remember to stay snatched.